Guys, welcome to day 3 of the Christmas Advent Calendar. If you missed yesterday's video or any of the previous videos, go back and check them after this one. There's no spoilers in this video. If you want to see what was in door 1 and door 2, you'll have to go back and watch them. So 25 doors, 25 videos, and in every door there's a different RC car, truck, duck, new releases, weird stuff, and well, just stuff. And today we're opening door 3, which should be that one. And we're going to open this one. What's it gonna be? Uh-oh, don't spoil it. Are you ready? Da, 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 da. It is the new Maverick Atom. Little bonus part there, which is some optional oil shocks. Tells you that this comes with friction dampers. So Maverick is the budget brand for HPI, and this in the UK is £59, which for you guys in the US would convert to about $75, which to me seems a pretty good price point for what size is it? 1/18 scale, so a little 1/18 scale ready to run basher, a very good price point. Well, as long as it drives all right and the quality's okay. Now, just kind of looking over the box on this, I recognise that chassis. I think Rolalo have got one like that. Sure they have. So it comes fully ready to run with a battery included. All you'll need is AAs for your transmitter. USB charger, spare body pins, a screwdriver and a wheel wrench. Like I need any more of them. Quick start guide and the transmitter. Yeah, feels alright. Obviously it's cheap and plasticky because it's, well, cheap plastic. Throttle speed here, it says throttle trim, but I expect it to be like to reduce the speed of it. Put that to 100 before we go anywhere. And then steering trim, basic 2-channel transmitter. And then the truck. And like I said, it has got friction dampers, although, well, yeah, they are quite bouncy. Not the worst I've felt, but they're still friction dampers. We should be getting to the point now where oil shocks are just standard on everything. I can't imagine oil shocks cost a lot more to put on these things, but the only thing I can think of is that if they start putting oil on these, there's some kind of other regulations and stuff they've got to do, which then costs more. I don't know. But anyway, never really an excuse for friction dampers on anything in 2023, unless it's like a proper toy grade from Walmart, Smith's Toys, whatever. But I do have the optional oil ones. My plan is to initially run this without them. Obviously we'll do the obligatory speed run. Then we'll do a little bit of mild off-road stuff, and then we'll go to the skate park. I'll run a pack through it, and as long as it lasts, I will then throw the oil shocks on, and then we'll just see how it changes its performance. Really nice looking truck. Not sure where the designs come from. Rubber doesn't feel too soft, that's quite a firm compound. Pretty standard looking wheels. You got a wheelie bar on the back, I don't know how much it's going to need that, being that it's a little brushed thing. Got some LED lights up the front there. Looks like some roof lights as well. Skid plate on the roof. A couple of passengers in there. No lights at the rear. Let's have a look under here. Because there's lights on the body, I'm not going to do what I've done the other day and rip the body off and pull the cables out the ESC. There's the inside of the body, not really much to look at. 1300 milliamp hour 2-cell lithium ion. Dean's connector, let's go and put that on charge. Little quick release battery connector there. 2-in-1 ESC and receiver. 3-wire servo, it hasn't got a standard connector on there, but it is a little micro 3-wire servo, so that's good. Tiny little motor in there. Do not touch the hot surface to prevent burn. Let's get this heatsink off. Will it come off? There we go. Little motor there, looks like a 370, I think. Might be a 380, not sure. Oh, I thought it was rear wheel drive. Where's this? Oh, there's a metal centre shaft. You can't really see it. Oh, you can there. Look. So, shaft driven 4-wheel drive. Double wishbone suspension. Plastic drive shafts. Same up front, although they're not drive shafts. They're CV somethings or UJs. All non-adjustable links. It's a nice solid looking chassis. It's probably going to take a little bit of a kicking, which of course we will do in a minute. So not much more to say about it really. Let's just get the battery charged, and while we're waiting for the battery to charge, just have a quick look at these oil shocks. I don't know how much these are. HPI gave me this, and they gave me these oil shocks to go with it, but I haven't looked. I'll have a look now, see if I can find them, but I can't imagine they're too expensive. They feel really nice. Fully adjustable alloy shocks. Very nice. Well, we're not putting them on just yet. I was just about to say, it's a bit of a pain when you've got to turn the car on before you put the body on, but just in there is the on-off button. There we go. 3 there, 4 there. Steering, not bad. Oh, bit of torque there. Wheel speed. We ain't going to win any speed competitions. Right, before we go and see how fast it is, let's give it the little backflip test. I like to try and do this with all these little ones. Some of them can clear this ramp, and some of them do doubles actually, but I'm not sure. Let's have a look. I'm sure we're going to need a run up for this one. Yeah! I can't imagine I'm going to need much space for this, but we'll run it on this pavement and I'll run it on the grass. Just see what different speed we get. Oh dear. Oh, hello. Oh, I've lost the signal then. It's not a great signal. There's no wind today to help us. The steering's very, oh, I don't know. Doesn't really self-centre very well. Fast pass. I'm going to speed this up. 200 miles an hour. 12 miles an hour. Question is though, will it do 12 miles an hour on the grass? Well, I mean, it drives on the grass, so that's a bonus. Oh, world's slowest rollover. Ba-da-da-da. Yes, it can do 12 miles an hour off-road and on-road. I'm not sure it needs that wheelie bar. Can we do a reverse to forward wheelie? Yeah. Definitely one for the kids, this. Better than Walmart or Smith's Toys if you're in the UK. I've seen what you can get there for £59 and it's not a lot. At least you can run it off-road. Well, plenty fast enough for a young kid who's not had an RC car before. I don't know why you'd need to turn. Let's turn the trim right down. So I suppose learning, that's with the trim turned almost all the way down. Flat out, and turbo. Right, let's run this pack down. Oh. And then we're gonna get this thing to the skate park. Test out them oil shocks. I think we definitely need some fun music for this one. Before we go to skate park, if you want to win a really cool RC bundle, check out the link in the description to the prize competition and you could be the lucky winner of all of this. Not the bear and not the WPL, just this. So let's give this thing a few little jumps with the stock shocks and then we'll throw the oil ones on. Well, at least we know it can jump. That steering's terrible. It's proportional, but it almost feels non-proportional. Not enough speed for a jump there. Let's go big straight away. Let's go big. That's as big as we can get. Let's go the other way. Whoa. Front flip. I don't even think I'm upset this is so slow. I'm just thinking of kids driving this, like young kids. I don't mean like older kids, really young kids. probably be able to take this to a skate park and never break it. Even doing silly stuff like jumping this way off the big ramp, front flipping and landing. Nice. I bet I couldn't do that again. What are the chances? I hope I got that on camera. I'm going to have to check. Of course I got it on camera. Right, anyway, time for some oil shocks. I've also got a little 2S LiPo. Hopefully that'll wake it up a bit. Gives a bit more punch. Oil shocks on. Just really easy to do. Just done it on this bench. Look how nice that is now. You could literally throw that down. Also put a LiPo in, see if we've got a little bit more punch. Oh, a little bit. Oh, it does a wheelie now. That's why we need a wheelie bar for when it's running a LiPo. See if that LiPo's giving it enough poke to actually get air now off of this ramp. Oh, if I can hit it. Here we go. Yes! Oh, no front flips this time. Straight off. That's what them oil shocks are for. Oh. Ah. Got it all over my steering wheel as well. No, we ain't front flipping. Not without a little kick up. £59. Don't know what it is with them added shocks, but don't really need them. I'm quite confident we are not clearing that railing, but we're going to get a huge run up and try. We'll do a tailwind today. Here it comes. What a great little basher for the young ones. Definitely wouldn't really recommend it for a fully fledged adult, unlike myself. It's a bit slow and sluggish and the steering's a little bit all over the place, but I mean, my daughter, when she's driving, it does that anyway, so I don't think it'd be a massive issue. When you put your hand fully round a controller, if I get this one, so I've got my hand fully round it, you can kind of put the end of your finger in the trigger. On this one, and again, as a fully fledged adult, if you put your hand all the way around it, look how far your finger goes through. You can't bend your finger out enough, really, to get a good purchase. So for most of that driving, I was using the front of it like that. So it'd probably be all right for kids. I lost a body pin and, well, I found it after I'd finished playing. And I also lost, oh, this stinks. Whatever I landed in, it smells, look. Ugh. I also lost the power button, and that must have been at the same time as I collected that horrible dirt when I landed it on its roof. I mean, it's no biggie. You can still turn it on like that. It's got a little bit of straw there, but yeah, lost me a power button. Other than that, with these oil shocks, it does make it feel a little bit more premium, but it's slow enough to not really need oil shocks, and the ones that it comes with are absolutely fine, as you saw at the skate park. And on the rough stuff, for £59 in the UK, I think that's a pretty good deal. Put it in the same category as the FTX Tracer, and that is a proven platform for kids, and I think this will be too. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for door number 4. Whoa, oh, oh. Da, 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 oh, oh. Da, 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 oh, oh. Da, 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 da. Making our Christmas memories.